If lately you've been feeling less motivated than usual, you might not be lazy. You might simply have 3 psychological habits silently draining your motivation. And the worst part? These habits are so invisible that most people don't even notice them. In this video I'll show you each one, and how to break them. By the end of the video, you'll have 3 practical strategies to recover mental energy and motivation without needing extra willpower. Not all of these habits affect everyone the same way, but noticing the ones that touch you even a little can change everything. Imagine this scene. You wake up determined to do something important, study, go to the gym, start a project. But hours pass, and you find yourself scrolling on TikTok or rearranging your desk. At the end of the day, you haven't done anything and you feel guilty. This doesn't come from a lack of discipline. It often comes from subtle mental automatisms, silent psychological drainers working in the background. The first habit is anticipating self-criticism before you even start. For some people this is almost invisible. A tiny internal voice saying, "I won't be good at this, it won't turn out well," or, "There's no point trying." When the brain anticipates failure, it naturally lowers motivation to avoid wasting energy. It's not weakness, it's an energy-saving mechanism. For example, you tell yourself, "I'll study later," because deep down your brain has already predicted you won't do well on the exam, so it doesn't see the point in investing energy. The solution is not to silence that voice, but to answer it with something neutral. "I'll just do the first 2 minutes." 2 minutes are small enough not to activate fear of failure, but enough to break inertia. The second habit is having too many micro-decisions in your head. It's not the amount of work that kills motivation, but the number of unresolved choices. What to do first, how long it takes, where to start. Some people don't notice this, but every micro-decision uses cognitive energy and creates internal friction. For example, you open your computer to study, but your brain has to choose. Which chapter? Notes or textbook? Where do I begin? Too much friction equals zero motivation. The solution is to reduce choices. Prepare a tiny list of 3 tasks beforehand. No more than 3. The goal isn't to complete everything, but to remove mental weight. Fewer choices equal more energy. The third habit is constantly seeking small hits of dopamine. Scrolling, notifications, checking messages, micro-distractions. These don't destroy your brain, but they can train it to prefer immediate gratification, making long-term goals feel heavier and less appealing. For example, every time you scroll you get a tiny reward. After a while, slow tasks feel boring or too much, even when they're not. You don't need to eliminate stimulation, just create 10-minute interruption-free blocks. Put your phone away, set a 10-minute timer, and start. After that, you can go back to your stimulus. This retrains your brain toward short, manageable focus. No discipline needed, just a protected window. Here's the key. You're not someone with low motivation. These invisible habits are stealing mental energy without asking permission. And once you start recognizing them, you regain motivation you didn't even know you had. So today, try just one thing. Choose the habit that resonates with you most and apply the solution for 24 hours. You don't need to change everything. You just need a small break in the pattern. Tell me in the comments which of the 3 habits feels most familiar to you. If you want, I'll make a dedicated video on how to build consistent motivation even when you have none.